We
Hello,
are literally across the country.
welcome to our time zone diverse episode
Oh
of
yeah.
our stream. Um, Welcome, all maybe one or two of you that will watch this, to Goons and Goblins, and maybe Austin. We'll just say Austin is watching too, just for added measure, because eventually he'll see this and then he'll tell me.
It's it's not End Austin. He's part of
It's
the Goons too.
he is kind of a goon. He's in the Discord group, which means he's part of the Goons. Like
Okay.
that's basically it. That's the we're not good. No, no, we're not. We can't do that because Austin is super white, and you
Oh my god.
know, we just
You gotta
can't.
have one.
We
Yes,
can't
baby.
allow that. Can't allow that kind of issue to arise.
The
I don't think we.
token.
I don't think we could survive that publicity. You know. But hey, that's just us supplying our open game license for those in the community to come and enjoy what we do here and now. If only bigger companies that were in charge of things would handle that correctly so that we don't have to. Welcome to Goons and Goblins. It's the first session of the year, and it's been a pretty chaotic start to the year, which has kind of made it a little hard for us to meet up. And we're at the point, or at least a point in our story, where we need all hands on deck for this to move effectively. Uh, Maybe we'll get to a point where that isn't the case in a few sessions or so. But as it stands right now, we're in the thick of it with two C's, and we're in the middle of three separate scenes playing out simultaneously, which will be like wibbly wobbly with the timeline on that, as we'll eventually find a way to make this all meet up in the middle and have our group unified. Of course, with the help of our esteemed group of players, except for Ivan. He's not esteemed. He's just a guy. Um, so
The one supplying the stream.
you gotta keep him humble. You gotta keep him humble. So I just it feels my obligatory time. So yeah, we're here ready. Last we left off, which was a while ago. Um, things got worse after Alsus and James blue skidooed through the portal to the trial forge to kind of, and Mordai also blue skidooed there. The emergence of a vestige in the vicinity of Sadash prompted Calthrin and the Warforged army to infiltrate, or at least currently attempt to siege the siege the trial forge down. But as it became clearly obvious, this wasn't their primary objective at the beginning of the day. As on the other side of Zadash, uh, Ormond Haas under attack in the Hall of Erudition by Stalmus and more of these Warforged. All the poaching from Hupperdug coming to the forefront a couple months later. Who would have thought? uh, James, knowing that Ormond is his main contact here and probably the only resource he would have to kind of unite the group again, goes to goes to chase him down, and kind of finds himself in the fray, going to the lower level of the Hall of Erudition, meeting up with a gnarly looking turtle named Kroll, uh, and another one of the Draconian Knights. As it seems that James has been able to momentarily keep himself from falling to this powerful duo.
Man, just
Meanwhile, back at the Fire Giant lair, Mount Mentiri, outside on the outskirts of Comorta, the rest of the party fights whatever is remaining of Mordai's blood hunter underlings. Things are looking, from what I see here, not the worst. Like, not the worst that they could be, but still a pretty harrowing feat. As after, well, if they get through this, then they have to come up with a way to meet up with the rest of the group. So they would be at the mercy of the people on the other side of the portal, unless they could find a way to open it themselves. And as we had our closing scene in the Trial Forge, the Warforged army floods in even more as the kind of structure of the pristine marble Trial Forge kind of exterior gets blown to bits, and Calthrin enters, guns ablazing, to be stopped by none other than the Stormbringers, as we left right in the midst of that engagement about to happen. So we're gonna pick up right from there. I hope that gave everybody. If anybody forgot, I hope everybody is a little caught up now. Where we are and what we're doing. I see Vontae's look of defeat already and concern. See it loud and clear. So we're not going to start with him today. What we are going to do is we're going to start at the. We're going to start in the lair. We're going to continue this combat. I feel like it is very important that we end this. However, it's going to end very fast. Before we get to the next parts, and it also gets the majority of it. Okay, I believe I left at the end of initiative, at the end of the initiative round last time, which means we will start from the beginning. Okay, I have cool. I have Reinhardt at the top. If I remember correctly. All right, Reinhardt at the top. It is your turn. There are currently, what I've gathered, three left. Yeah, just making sure I have all of my information that I didn't forget to take notes before I shut off. Last time, 3 blood hunters left. It is your turn. It's been a while. This combat is the only thing that's kind of blurry to me. Where we left
You were
off.
juggling combats, man.
Yeah, well, yeah. It was a little much, and you guys were kind of doing okay here. So stop. So let me figure out what we're doing here. If I remember, somebody's getting fucked up. Is it Reinhardt?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
8 health points. Yep.
Oh yeah, 8 points. Cool.
How many health points?
8.
He has 8.
Hit points, health points.
I'm not too far behind.
Yeah, you guys are winning, but it is not a runaway here. So Reinhardt, there are 3 of these bad boys left, if I remember correctly. There is one currently in front of Dick. There should be the ones that were in front of Navi got smoked, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and I think D's were going at it pretty
Yeah. You and D's were pretty much side by side on this.
Yeah.
D's is kind of playing. There's one on the opposite side of D's though that is still up but hurt. And I believe there is actually one on Reinhardt. If he's that hurt, then it would definitely be someone on him. So Reinhardt in peril, top of initiative. One of these blood hunters completely just looking at you, funny, ready to go. Can sense blood, as that is literally what they do. Why don't you kick us off at the beginning of the round?
All right. Let me see what I can do. She's not a lot.
I believe in your ability to do what you want.
Yeah. I hit him with the glaive.
Big glaive hit. Copy.
No, I'm not. 14.
It sounds like it's a big miss. Yeah.
That's it for me. Can't do anything else, I don't think. Nope. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Copy that. That is action as
That was me.
I hear that. Yeah. So basically, in your sensing that you are losing this battle, Reinhardt, you start swinging the glaive a bit more recklessly, not as sharp with your technique, and you miss your target up top. No bonus actions, no nothing. You're just done.
Already used them.
Copy. All right. Dick Blood is next on our initiative. Lean into the phone.
Yes.
You could bring it closer to you. Yeah.
No, we can hear you pretty good.
Yeah. I think you could probably like lean back a little bit.
This is probably
No.
this is probably the best audio you've had all.
Try
campaign.
talking. Try
My
talking from there.
headphone test, baby.
Try talking from there, Harold.
You can hear me?
I can hear you
Yeah.
fucking perfectly.
No, better than normal.
No, so much better than normal. Always use phone audio.
That's your new default.
Apple, thank you, you fucking company. Not sponsored.
Unless.
Grapes.
So there's one in front of Reinhardt, right?
There's one in front of Reinhardt. There's also one in front of you. The one in front of you has been trying to chip away at you this whole time. You guys kind of went back and forth in the last one. You have fucked him up pretty bad. He is pretty close to falling, I would say. There's also the ones in front of. Yeah, I would say that's definitely it. There's a third one as well, which would be next to D's. So there are those are your only 3 opponents at the moment in this kind of like I wouldn't say confined space, but you guys are all relatively close to each other. So
All
you can
right.
choose to just smoke the guy in front of you if you want. You are still raging at this point.
Yeah.
That hasn't gone down. So just keep that in mind, and you can go take whatever line you want. If you want to pivot over and try to help Reinhardt, that's totally fine. If you want to just hit the guy in front of you, that's also good.
All right. So I'm going to take my steel share, and I'm
Okay.
going to recklessly attack him with it. So I'm gonna do that.
All right, so it's the hardcore Holly steel chair shot, not a
Yeah.
regular.
I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna do the when the rock hit mankind.
Oh yeah, or when the Rock hit Ken Shamrock, or when the Rock Rock just
Rock
be
is literally-
smoking people for no reason with this chair. All right, that's a good one. 26 will definitely hit.
And then
Do you think it's that Vegas and City luck?
probably. Oh, I imagine. And then with my second attack, I am going to chuck it to the one close to Reinhardt.
Awesome. I have to roll a save for that, right? Or do you just roll? I think you just roll an attack. Roll an attack.
Roll attack. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the lightning.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, that for sure hits.
And then that's a piercing. Oh, so the normal, and then it's gonna be 4d6, right?
Yes.
Okay, so normal plus the okay. And then I'm
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Yeesh. Okay. Copy. Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you like crack the guy in front of you, and then with like that same momentum, you kind of just like frisbee toss it, and as it like leaves your hand, it turns into this lightning bolt and crashes into him, and it falls back. You grab the bottom handle of it back again as your steel chair returns to you.
It's nice.
Anything else? Bonus actions, movement. You're good.
I'm just gonna turn to the guy in front of me and I'm gonna spit him again in the face.
My God.
Okay. Just dying. All right.
Yeah.
This guy is very close to just going down. The spit almost topples him over. As you just he goes, keeps himself up a little bit, and luckily enough, it is actually his turn on initiative. so he's gonna use that momentum, bouncing back from the powerful spit, and he is going to kind of jab you with 2 hits. First of which is a 23 to hit. The second one, which is a 13 to hit, which I do not believe hits.
No.
You will take 7 reduced to 3 points of damage.
Woo! He's just gonna no sell it. He's gonna be like,
Oh, are you fucked too?
Oh God!
now I gotta start checking hit points.
I was gonna say that's not.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, I thought we was having an issue. Copy. All right. Next after that, it is definitely D's at 15. Yeah, D's is up next.
All right. So, look at my notes from last time. Same last situation. There's still one near me, right? Which one's?
Correct, yeah.
And there's one near Reinhardt.
One near Reinhardt, one near Dick, and one near you. The one near Dick looks so bad. Like looks so bad.
Okay. I killed the one in front of Dick. Dick. Okay. No. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stick with my notes. The one in front of me, I want to use an unarmed, but use my thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, go for it.
Also, yeah. Where'd it go? Attack. Hit. Yes. 23.
That hits.
Yes.
All
All right.
We definitely established last game that their AC is 16.
Yes. So that's minus. And I have no more. Oh no, that's -1. All right. And then now I want to do it again. Gonna do it again. Oh wait, I forgot to do damage. Hold up. No.
You also use the dart to hit and not your unarmed strike.
All
So
right.
if you could kindly click hand
And all right. There
instead
we go.
of dato. All right,
Okay. And then let's do this again, buddy. 17.
17 hits, yeah.
And then I'm going to flurry blows this dude.
Also, while you're doing it, if you're gonna use thoughts and prayers, just add the D4 now to each
Oh,
strike that you're using it for, because it's per strike.
okay.
So like, yeah, it uses a charge with every strike that you use it with.
Okay.
So
So
be sure to mark that down whenever you use it. Yeah. So for that first hit, what are we doing? Psychic or radiant?
let's go with psychic.
Cool. Roll me a D4.
Come here, buddy. Okay,
Every point counts.
it counts.
Okay. Now roll me your damage for this next hit. That's
Yes.
a natural
That was,
20.
that was a natural 20.
Just
I don't
roll
forget
me.
the D4. Do I?
Sure.
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, if you roll D4 on a crit, it gives you an extra D4. It rolls it doubles all damage dice on the roll. So yeah, roll me. Actually, yeah, we'll just take that. So roll me damage for the strike, just the actual damage for it, so I can concoct how much you've actually done here. Okay. Next. Wow, that's fun. Okay, so
You did?
15, 23 points of damage from that hit. He's not dead. Not all. But with 2 hits, you've done more more than half his health with 2 hits. So congrats on that.
And
So
then
that's 2 hits. You have your bonus action. Are you flurry of blowsing? my
And
boy.
blowing him. Blow.
Are
Nope.
you
Using flurry of blows with my open hand technique to make him
absolutely?
fall.
Is there a save attached to it, or do you just do it?
DC Dex 14. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Passes.
I got 9.
9 misses.
I was so hyped about this.
You have another hit.
Oh, let's do this again.
Some bugging. Yeah. 16 just hits.
Now fall. All right.
Passes.
Yes. Wait, no, he
Uh,
passed. God damn it.
yeah. Natural 19 on the die isn't getting him on the floor.
Yeah. Okay. I tried, Reinhardt. I'm sorry. My
No,
goal is to knock him down so then the next time I can run past him without him doing anything to me.
good plan. You actually almost killed him.
Oh, cool.
For
Hey.
from full, man's just got blown up. For a lot of damage, that crit pushed the math up pretty bad. Yeah, so you got 2 of these guys that are now in very bad shape, as there's only one that is still doing okay. That's the one in front of Reinhardt. Next on our list is Navi.
All right. So there's one next to me and D's.
Yeah,
There's
one isn't like engaged with you. That person has been dealt with. It's basically you're at Deeze's back, and you can see her going 1-on-1 with this guy and winning. Pretty handily.
and winning. All right. How does the one in front of Reinhardt look?
Smooth as eggs.
All right. I will mind spike the shit out of it at
Sure.
4th level.
Cool. What is the DC?
DC is Wisdom 15. He'll probably pass, but whatever.
15. His wisdom's pretty good. Natural 20.
Natural 20. So he takes half damage.
Yeah.
Or no damage on that. All right. Rolling.
Nah, we're never gonna tell you your spell
that's
fizzles on a nat 20 save. That sucks.
So he takes 6 damage. That's trash.
All right, so this was for the one in front of Reinhardt, right?
Reinhardt. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Still looking smooth as eggs.
And I will maneuver myself so I try to get the one next to Reinhardt and the one that is next to Dick in a line.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then I'll end my turn there.
Yeah, you can do that. You move out from the side, kind of just like flanking D's, and you just line them up perfectly. We'll just say you're in the moment of preparing the next action as we move on. Next one is actually the one in front of Reinhardt, who will go, and I think he's just gonna go for it. Let's just see what happens. First attack. That's not good. 16 to hit.
Yep.
9 points of damage. Rolled max.
Down.
Yeah, rolled max. Oh, that sucks. What would he do here? I think he is going to roll die. Okay. So he's going to go and he's gonna go after Navi with his second attack. He's gonna move from the body. He sees Navi winding up for a spell, and he tries to cut you off in the middle of it. As he will take his second attack at you. Roll the 6 on a d6, so he's just gonna do the smartest thing that he can do, rather than dealing with funky AI. He's just gonna make the decision I would make. Natural 20. 12 points of damage.
12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 points of damage with that for sure. Yeah, that's all he can do. I think the only thing we have left is the one in front of D's. Yeah, which is at bottom of initiative. So we will take care of that as he's going to start swinging at D's for his life because he just got smoked by it. So first attack, dirty 20 to hit.
God damn it.
7 points of damage.
Okay, it's cool. That's cool. What else?
And second attack will be an 18 to hit.
Yes.
5 points of damage.
Why? Okay, it's cool. Whatever. I still got that saving grace. I still got that saving grace.
Health point check, everybody. what
I
are we
got
looking at?
19, but I got that quickening healing and that wholeness of body and the relentless and then endurance. So I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Papa's at
Oh,
0.
shucks.
And Navi, what are you at currently? 5. Big 5. And
Oh.
I think Dick is like at 30 something or something like that. Yeah. I mean, like I don't know. He's a little lower than before. So it might come down to Dick having to save the party. All right.
We only got one left, right?
That are up?
Yeah.
Like enemies?
Yeah.
No, you got 3.
Oh no, they're almost dying.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys keep splitting your attacks instead of focusing on.
Oh.
So the guys at like 5 hit points are just like, I get an extra hit in. Yes. We're good to go. And at the top of the round, Reinhardt, give me a death saving throw.
What were death saving throws again?
D20. Just D20. Give me the rawest of D20. That is a pass.
Yay!
That is one pass. You're still dying.
You just barely see the light right now.
Next up, Dick Blood. Guy in front of you on his last legs. He's trying for the best. You got one ally that you see is visibly down, and your other allies are worse for wears at the moment. You seem to be the one with the most fighting spirit left. What will you do?
This dude, could I see his face?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to take, like grab his
sure.
his jaws.
Yeah.
His mouth. For unarmed attack, just gonna recklessly try to like
Okay.
rip it. Yeah.
Sure. Give me an attack with advantage.
That's nasty.
Yeah, and what is your strength score?
My strength score, it's here, right?
19.
Yeah, 19, and I have a +4. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me how you kill him.
He's dead.
Oh yeah, just gonna try to like King Kong, you know?
Yeah,
That
you
shit.
you see him still attacking and like getting annoyed at it after you no sell the attack. You kind of just like put your weapon back. You lean in and you like dig into his mouth. And there's like blood coming out as you're like not even care finger deep, and you start ripping it apart. And you hear the like that little pop sound of the jaw just dislodging, and it completely goes left and right as he falls like faint on the floor.
What is wrong
He
with you?
just falls limp.
Then he's just gonna like, I'm gonna drop him.
Yeah,
And
you
then,
drop him, just thumps on the floor. You are now free. You have another attack. You have all your movement, and now you are free to move wherever you want to figure out what you want to do next.
And there's one in front of Reinhardt still, right?
There's one in front of. Well, no, the one that was in front of Reinhardt moved to in front of Navi, who is also on the brink of getting fucked.
I'm gonna go to that guy, and I'm gonna try to use my share again.
Yeah.
And throw it at him. I'm gonna eat it at him.
My God.
Yeah. So you see like the jaw dislodging, and he turns around, starts like he starts heading towards you, and he frisbees the steel chair. So as you're like engaged with this blood hunter, you hear the sparks from behind him. Just give me an attack roll.
That
17 will hit. Give me damage.
Weird that it's not
That's not appearing though.
all
Okay.
these technical issues.
Okay.
There we go.
Copy. Awesome.
What does 11 get?
Are you also going to use your movement to kind of close the distance with him?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
trying to get as close as possible.
Yeah. Yo, you can make it. You have more than enough movement to just make it within range. So you're good to go. That's your action. That's your movement. You're done.
Yeah. Once I hit him, I'm just gonna go like, and that's it. Yeah.
So the guy who would have gone next doesn't have a draw anymore.
Okay, so that's the one that
So
died.
he has been removed. Next, because of that, we go straight to D's.
All right. I'm closer to Navi, am I?
Yeah, Navi moved a little bit far out, but especially with your reach, you can basically get anywhere you want on this field.
Mm-hmm. But then that dude's gonna hit me if I run.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, opportunities.
How good am I at throwing things?
Your sheet can say how good you are at throwing things.
That's
What
athletic.
it depends on what you're trying to throw and what the context of the throw is.
So Reinhardt is over there dying.
Yes, currently bleeding out.
If I threw a potion on him and it broke on him, would he live?
Okay. So I'll let you try it.
All right, let's do this.
But it will take your entire action. You won't be able to attack anybody.
Let's see how this goes.
And if you miss it, the potion will break, and you will have to just remove it from your inventory.
Fine with that too. I'm willing to take it.
Okay.
I just want to be like Kobe. See if it actually
So, Reinhardt, what is your armor class?
16.
16. You have to hit a 16. Because this is a ranged attack, you will be doing this at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So just using a 20.
Yeah. Just roll for a dart. Roll for a dart. And with this,
Don't roll for anything. I'm giving her 18 Porton.
Oh.
Sure. Okay.
And that's my last Porton roll for today.
I was about to say, I was like, you don't have any more Porton after that. You've used a couple already.
I used it too.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it though.
So you say Kobe, a very acclaimed, one of the most famous beer pong players in in the world, famous for his mid-range jumper and tenacity. And used to play for the Odeslo Lakers, but that's beside the point. So you channel Kobe, and flying in the air, kind of like a helicopter, goes down, and it's not too soon for that, right? And hits Reinhardt square in the mouth. His glass busts all over his mouth. And Reinhardt, you gain 10 hit points. Please. Yes, D's just long distance busting Reinhardt's mouth with the magic potion. You could get 10 hit points back. You are no longer dying. Please mark that potion out of your inventory.
Wow.
It was worth it, man.
We're here for the moments. And that's a fucking moment. It's just like it's like the Fresh Prince, but it worked. When you take a shot, it's just completely airball, but this time it's like, no, we got it. All right, so that is your action, which is fucking hilarious.
I didn't think it was possible. I was like, you know what? Might as well just ask.
Yes.
Worst that happens, it's like, no.
Okay, yeah, that's your action. Bonus action or movement.
Oh, I forgot I had that. You know, Bonus action. I'm about to punch this dude in the face.
You can only do the bonus action
Oh
strike
yeah.
if you like took the attack action. Well, that was technically using an object action rather than an attack action.
Okay.
Action
Well,
and for attack.
I guess I'm just gonna chill then.
Yeah, there are different classifications for what your action can be. Attack is like once you take your attack, you're set. But
Ah.
you decided to long distance potion, so you do not get your bonus action attacks because of that.
Okay.
But was it worth
So-
it?
It was worth it. So I guess I'm
Reinhardt-
just gonna chill.
Reinhardt's ready to go when we get back up to him, which isn't too far. So you're chilling.
That's all I can do right now.
I like to imagine like the blood hunter in front of you try to block the shot. And you're just he's like, you can't guard me, bro. can't fucking guard. You can't see this. And as that happens, Navi, you're up.
So is the blood hunter within melee range of me?
Yeah, I'm standing right in front of you. Plenty of defense. COVID spear.
And the other one?
The other one is like not in range of you
How far?
per se. The other one is in front of Reinhardt, and he is well. Actually, no. The one of Reinhardt is now in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's in front of D's. So the other one that's like not in front of you is maybe at top 15 feet away from you. Because you didn't drift that far away from D's, and D's hasn't really moved as she's been staying put, fighting.
Got it.
So yeah, so she's kind of like fighting right next to you. You kind of be like, oh shit.
And that was the one that looks more hurt than the one in front of me, right?
For sure.
All right. I am going to.
Okay.
My heart's back up. I hope this is. I am going to Bane at first level.
Okay, so charisma saving throws, right?
Yep. Which shouldn't be hard. 13.
They're not overly charismatic. They're basically rolling a roll die for this. But they do have advantage on these throws. They have magical resistance. So
You don't like. Well,
okay. So
once it's open.
first one is a pass with a natural 16. Should be the one directly in front of you.
No,
And the one in front of these will be
Like I said, it's gonna be a mess.
a failure. That'll be 11 for the other one. So the one in front of D's is currently under the effects of Bane. This is just for record. This is the one that is more hurt. So you have effectively done that to him. The other one resisted. Okay. Anything else?
I'm good.
Awesome. How are your spell slots looking?
So, my spell slots are actually pretty good. I've learned how to manage them quite well since I'm a divination wizard.
Okay.
So, if you want numbers, I got 3 first levels, I got 3 second levels, I got 1 third and 1 fourth.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So after that, it will be the one in front of you, Navi. Will go next as he will wind it up, I suppose. As it's you, it's funny because it's you, the blood hunter in front of you, and then like behind him is just Dick Blood just looming in the shadows, and then 15 feet away, it's D's fighting the other one, and then Reinhardt just like dusting all the like trying to recollect all the blood from the floor to get back up, like putting it back in his body, just like picking himself up. So this one is a 18 to hit.
It is, but I will use lucky and have him reroll.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, 13.
Fuck. They both.
You
I hate being squishy.
This is the first attack. That's gonna be 4 points of slashing damage. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, that does not take you out. So he has a second hit.
Mhm.
And yeah, this one it's a dirty 20 for the second hit.
I can't use luck again, right? Because it's only once per turn.
I will say, how much hit points do you have?
One.
I mean, if there's ever a time to use it, you can use it more than once, I'm pretty sure, per
I
turn.
just want to make sure. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can. I'm gonna luck that motherfucker one more time.
Okay. And because of that, we will put this one on the screen.
Oh, we can do that. I want to see.
Um,
Oh, come on.
Of course, it's being annoying and not letting me do it, which I'm not happy about. I want to put it on the screen. Why is it being fucking annoying? You know what? Let's see. Okay. Let's see if you see this. I don't know.
Puppies.
Why is it fucking with me like this? I'm gonna get this on screen, Dan.
Fucking with you, fucking with me. Suspense is literally killing me.
No, it's the lack of suspense that will kill you. Don't worry. I'm extending your life. Don't worry about this. Wow. Okay. Nope. Okay. I guess I'm just not gonna do it then. Unless I can. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna roll from Navi's page. Yeah, I can. Yeah. It doesn't
You
give me
get
my. I'm gonna try to. Okay. D20.
Yes.
5, which will give him a grand total of 11.
Just miss. Just miss.
They have a +6 to hit. uh, uh, as yeah, and that's so fun. That's why we put it on the screen, to create that suspense. Okay. All right. So you survive, and that will end his turn.
Oh, you're-
Now, the last person on our initiative is the one in front of D's, who is going to take the attacks. Now he has to minus a D4 from the attack because of Bane. So I will roll to see what he hits. The first one is a flat out miss. It's 2 natural 4s as he's attacking with advantage. Does not get him what he needs to do. First hit, D's swipes to the side. The momentum seemingly shifting back into the hands of our heroes. Second hit, 23 to hit. I
no.
don't, with the -4, I think still clears her AC, even if you got the tops of 4. So this isn't even a debatable roll. As wow, okay, you will take 9 points of slashing damage on that second hit.
Cool. What else? I got 10 points of blood left.
10 points.
Ooh, 10 points. Yeah.
Back up top, Reinhardt, you are awakened and you have glass around your lips
Yep.
right now.
You good, bro?
And the taste of a potion firmly inside your body. As you look up, there's no one directly around you, but you see your friends still fighting the remaining forces. So please, you can begin your turn to do whatever you wish at this point. I suggest using half your movement to get up first, as you are on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and then I'm gonna toss a second level chaos bolt at the guy attacking Navi. He's still
You
up,
got
right?
yes, he is. Give me an attack.
Natural 20 for 25.
Sweet man. Roll me some damage.
Coming back from the dead.
All right, he's gonna take 15,
It's
1,
more than
5,
that.
and 4 lightning damage.
Sure, he's actually taking more than that with our crit rules. So he's going to take 16, 22 points of damage.
This
Altogether,
man is not dead.
22, and this is the one in front of Navi, which will not kill him. Awesome. And it'll be lightning damage. He takes that fine. He's not resisted at all. Yeah, as you guys see from the corner, this like winding chaos bolt just fire in. You also get more damage than that, if I remember correctly, from the chaos bolt, or am I bugging on that? All right, that's the case. You are finished.
Yeah, wait. If I roll 2 of the same number, hang on, that does something.
It bounces, doesn't it?
Yeah, it bounces to someone else.
For how much damage?
Let me check.
I think it's D6.
Yeah, to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet. It doesn't say anything about damage, so
It says a new attack roll against a new target.
Yeah, give me a new attack roll against the other target then, being that you rolled 2 of the same numbers.
roll hit or damage.
Roll to hit. This will be bouncing your lightning damage off of that to the one.
Oh, no, it won't. Natural 1.
It will be bouncing off the wall, as it was so close to being a magical play, the greatest of plays.
What?
But you definitely did good. You did good, kid. Anything else, or are you just good where you're at? You got 10 whole drops of blood. You just hit your signature chaos bolt, and it went chaotic.
Nope, can't do anything else, so yep, that's it.
You're good to go. Dick Blood. You are currently standing behind the blood hunter that is currently engaging and trying its damnedest to kill Navi. What will you do?
I'm gonna go to him, and I'm gonna try to unarmed attack Samoan Spike.
Okay.
Throat. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me give me an attack. Give me attack solo Sokoa. Give me a fucking attack.
Oh,
That's a
what
miss.
attack did I do?
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Okay, you manga. You missing now.
All right, so I'm gonna be
Rip.
like,
Rip
it
to big
hurts.
loose.
It hurts Dick's. It hurts his thumb, so he's gonna go for
You Samoan spike him like right in his armor. And you just go,
Damn.
fuck.
Oh.
Ouch. Yeah.
So he's gonna go for a pimp slap.
Well, we wouldn't have Simone here, the Kuatoan spike. The Sahuagin spike. I'm thinking of all the water-based cultures. That hits.
And could I do I'm gonna go for fucking divine smite. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. With that. Shit, I forgot how to do that. Oh, so that attack plus 2d8. All right.
Yes. Sure. I like to imagine he like wrapped his thumb up because it hurt and it's like divine tape. He comes, starts glowing. Oh, come on. Oh boy. Okay.
Don't tell me he dead.
He's still up. You didn't do shit.
Okay.
You didn't do shit to this man. You did no damage at all to this dude, pretty much. Like unarmed strike plus that, you're doing 7 points of damage with the divine smite. It's what? No, it's 7 points of damage altogether. You tickled him. The spike did not work. So he's still up. He's
Got
still
a
up.
Hulk Hogan.
You gotta drop the leg on him, brother.
Shame.
26-inch python, brother.
He's gonna.
Dude.
I'm gonna blow snot on him. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, yeah, he's still trying to keep himself up. Like the wind can blow him over, but the spike didn't. Why does Hulk Hogan talk like that, by the way? But I'm trying to figure out where he's going. Come on, dude. it's just the worst thing ever. Come on, man.
He's gonna
yeah.
He's gonna go to him and then be like, "I need you to take the fall, buddy."
He's
gonna need you to take a fall, Jack.
Your persuasion check. Give him persuasion, Dick. Hurry up.
Oh.
Roll persuasion. See if you could force him to, do good business, brother. Time to go home. Take us home. You just hear spoken like a two jobber. Like this is what he says. He's spoken like a tree jobber, right? All right. Yeah. So next is D's.
Oh, not even gonna.
You're good. You have someone standing in front of you. You looked over to see what Dick was trying to do over there, and how it looked cool. It looked like amazing, but the guy didn't budge when he got hit. It was just like, huh? And you have someone staring at you. I imagine you're not looking so well. Yeah, you're up. You got someone in front of you, and your teammates aren't doing so well either. Everything is on you. No pressure. But everything is on you.
Can you confirm how many key points I got left?
If you mess up, everyone might die.
Hey,
No
that's okay.
If your dice roll is bad enough that you don't hit them, everybody might die.
Oh, God. Okay.
No pressure. Though I don't think I'm lying. I don't think I'm lying.
Lie.
The health points are so low that if enough people miss this might get very dangerous.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna backhand the dude in front of me. I'm just gonna backhand him.
Kentsukobashi backhand.
And I missed.
Everyone's
And I missed.
more missed pimp slaps.
But then I whiff it, but then I try to make it to one of those like tornado spins.
Yeah.
Try to come with the other hand.
Got laid in, dude.
Come on.
Gotta make it look good, brother.
Okay.
That's a hit. Give me some damage. Give me some damage.
Okay.
5.
5. Awesome. Still up.
Okay. And then
Bonus action.
what do I want to do? Should I heal myself? Nah, I'm good. I don't need to heal myself. If I die, I die.
Famous last words.
My favorite thing is to look at Vontae's reactions to everything that happens. He's just like, what is happening?
I'm just gonna unarmed strike him again. That's it. I'm just pimp slapping you today.
Regular unarmed strike. Copy. That's a
17.
hit. Roll me damage.
Get him.
Show me damage.
And 6. So I did
So-
like the first whirlwind. I
him.
missed. And I come back with the second one. I'm like, oh, you forgot the other hand. And then I come back again.
Still up.
God damn it.
So that's
My
your turn. That's your turn.
It's cool. Whatever. It's cool. I'm fine with that. I'll survive. Hopefully.
Okay. Navi.
Save us.
2 up. 2 up.
This is
You
like
got-
that Chargers game.
You
Why
gotta
is this
do
so
it.
hard?
You're up.
Where I got
You're up 30-28 at the moment. Don't blow the lead.
fight this one.
Don't let them kick the field goal to win it. 2 guys up.
So I'm not leaving his melee range. I'm just redirecting myself to his side. I'm fucking trying to get both of them in a line. I'm gonna fucking lightning strike the shit out of them.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
I'm lightning striking at 3rd level.
Okay.
And it's a Dex 15.
Okay. Both pass.
They both take 15 damage. 15 lightning.
15 damage. Cool.
Is the other one still up?
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Ooh.
shit!
You get both of them out. One had 7 hit points and the other one had 6.
So, you see Navi just do like a spin move, like he does a juke move, right? Where he lines up both of the blood hunters in a row, and you just hear him say, "I hope this brightens your day." And you just see Navi's eyes turn white, and you just see the crackling gather in his forehead. And as it leaves, you see one go through the chest of the one in front of me, and then it splinters off and hits the eyes of the other one.
Ooh.
Dude, just Chidori punched mine in the chest.
Falcon punch.
Okay.
Chidori.
This can't be right.
They fall, and the room falls silent as we break initiative.
Ooh.
For this fight is thankfully over.
Excuse me.
But because it is, we will jump to the other side of,
Oh, sweet baby
of our
Jesus.
battle. As you are what happens to the people in this room will largely depend on what happens on the other side of this screen. Because if things go wrong, you might just be left there.
Don't say that.
Okay. Alsus. You are in a shitstorm if there ever was a shitstorm. As you stand in the middle of the courtyard where you spent some of your time here while you were chilling with the Trial Forge, usually peaceful, where you see classes going on, training everywhere, and students learning to be the best versions of themselves through the eyes of the Storm Lord. You realize that the storm is very much here.
Let me go.
Surrounding you now, well, so surrounding you now are Warforged that are flooding in to the main courtyard, only being held off by students and the people who you have befriended during your time on this journey, as Roy, Vanessa, Amon, Silruck, Steadfast, the Dawn Marshal. As they all come to defend what is theirs, their home, you stand with them, facing not only the Warforged, but Calthrin himself. As you're watching this happen, give me a perception check.
Love.
Okay. Though your attention is pretty focused on what's in front of you, as you can't really afford it to be anywhere else at the moment, the concentrated commotion of the courtyard isn't the only commotion you're hearing in the midst of this, as the siege is still continuing on the kind of west end of the Trial Forge. As I said before, is kind of like on the outskirts of the city of Sadash, and you do see a I don't know if I even, in the back of all this, you do see a tiefling sneaking off. I will say in the midst, in the shadows, in the direction that you had traveled with Roy near the cathedral, which would be on the east side of the corridor, um, of the courtyard. You will see a very familiar looking tiefling trying to kind of like gauge what is happening in the courtyard and trying to find out exactly where he needs to go. This is Mordai. He's there. You could tell by his look that even he looks concerned on what the fuck is going on here. He does not know what he just walked into, and there is a hint of regret of why did I go through that portal?
Wow.
Even though it
He was
wasn't
so confident and cocky too.
even though he didn't actually go through the portal on his own accord. But you actually don't know that. you wouldn't have that information. So you do see him in the corner as each one of your friends is engaged with a warforge. Some winning, some losing. Roy is currently losing at the moment pretty badly. Steadfast has stepped in to help him. He is quite injured. Steadfast more so holding his own as he has got into that battle stance that you only saw during the beer pong fight, where he exudes heat from his body that does residual damage every turn. As the whole aura around him is just, it feels horrendous like, to be around him. Yeah, you hate it. You realize not even in initiative, you realize you have to get out of that aura or you're going to take damage every turn that you're in it. As it does not discriminate. Anyone who is in it will be there. He cannot target anybody to not be affected by it. Our last scene left Calthrin walking very confidently to the middle. What would Alsus do in that moment with all of this chaos? Where does her mind go?
You said I noticed a familiar tiefling, right?
You notice Mordai. You know for a fact.
How far away is he? And you say, do I perceive that he is trying to get away, or you said just gauge?
He's surveying the situation. You wouldn't have any reason to believe he's trying to do anything but get away, considering the situation, unless you believe that he's working with them, which I think with all the clues you would think that is not true. Yeah. You would think that they are not entities that work together. They are completely separate. Plus, you had your big check last session that let you know that if they're here, Vestige is here, that Mordai is the reason why the people are here. They are searching for him. Nothing good can come of them finding him, but nothing good can come of him getting away either.
Yeah, I figured. How far away is
60 feet. As you have like this whole battle going around, but I'm just not going to get you into initiative. This is more of a cinematic thing than it would be a battle thing for you.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go with old reliable.
Okay.
Spike growth on him so he doesn't move. And if he does move, well, I guess he's going to get injured.
Okay, absolutely. You can.
At second level. So there's that.
Now, here's my thing. Are you trying to draw attention to him? Because you are casting a spell, and everybody will see you casting a spell.
Yeah.
So are you intentionally trying to like get people to look in his direction?
I didn't think about that, but you know what? People got to know who's in here, and he don't belong there.
Okay, so your spike growth goes off without a hitch. Mm-hmm. For the people in the immediate vicinity that have the ability to look elsewhere, as their faces are smashed in at the moment. Which would currently include Calthrin. He is intrigued on where that spell is being pointed at, and he eventually finds, and his eyes do fall on Mordai, and there is a still kind of silence as those two recognize each other's presence. And as this happens, Mordai kind of not a dumb dude, smart guy. Mordai, smart guy. He realizes that him being noticed by the guy who just came in with an army of robots, probably not a good thing for him, even if he doesn't understand the full situation. So he is absolutely going to run through this spike. There's the theme. People don't care about your spikes, and they will. The theme is people will gladly eat all the damage from your spikes if it means getting away from something that is absolutely more horrible than the spikes itself, which is good because you get free damage. Well, think about his position. Like, think about, he's the only one here without allies. He's like, oh, I think I just got into a situation where might want to skedaddle a little bit. The thing about spike growth is that it counts as difficult terrain, so he's running through it, and it's a lot slower, which will give, in this moment, the second that he moves his body to kind of gesture to run away, run for an exit, Catherine immediately runs at him to cut off his path. As you see these two about to collide. Give me 8d4 damage. As we will go back to this, as I have to put Mordai's health bar up.
No. So 8, right?
8d4.
Okay. I just
8d. Mordai's health bar. Mordai's character sheet got to come up, brother. It's about 21. So he will eat that 21 damage as he gets out of the radius of the spike growth. Him and Catherine immediately meet up. And when they do, Catherine takes out the war pick. Releases the war pick, glowing now in flames, just engulfed in flames with the 5 profiles of Tiamat on it. And as he does that, the blood mace that Mordai holds also comes out. As you realize there is a vestige on vestige battle about to happen, and you have no idea where that is going to lead. What would you do at this point? As I will roll some stuff to see how the battle around you is unfolding. Okay, cool. 2 very good rolls.
Ooh.
for you, luckily. Rolling very well today. On whatever it is I'm rolling. The dice are just high today. Groon has eliminated the Warforged in front of him. Just eventually torn it apart. It took a little time. He took a little bit of damage, but he's not exactly hurt by it. The combined forces of Roy and Steadfast have been able to overwhelm one of the other Warforged there. Vanessa jumping into the fray with her complete ensemble armor that you've seen her in before, but never really like seen her use. She has this giant sword at her beckon with heavy armor, and she's moving as graceful as a ballerina.
She looks and sounds like a Fire Emblem character.
You know, Fire Emblem comes out in a few days, by the way. Just gonna put that out there. So this is my ode to the Fire Emblem. All right, so
good plugin.
Always gonna plug it for the most ethical company, Nintendo. Yeah. We're gonna get into that, but yeah.
No one ever
said Smash Brothers people crying right now. Well, the Splatoon group is just Millie rocking on them, pretty much. So, because you rolled high at the moment, it looks as though your friends have gotten the upper hand, at least in the courtyard, on these Warforged. As Groon sees what's going on and he is currently no longer engaged, he is going to join the fray with the 2 Vestige peeps over there.
He's a wild man.
As he will be the third party in that tango. As over the corner, probably the scariest scene of the entire campaign is Mordai, Calthrid, and Groon in a triple threat match over in the corner. 2 vestiges and just some blind guy with a fist. As like you hear the war cries of a man who is defending everything that he's built. Go over there and attack all his might. And they are in the fray. They're in the fire. They're in the pocket. What would you do in this moment, seeing everything going on? Would you, and just to like frame it, would you get involved with them 3 over there, to try to maybe tip it in favor of somebody, or would you try to speed up the process of maybe clearing out this courtyard, maybe helping somebody who is in the middle of a fight with a warforged to finish it so that they can be opened up to do something else?
I'm gonna join. Well, they're 60 feet away. I'm gonna just use my movement to get there, but I have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's all wibbly wobbly because we're not really in initiative. So, like, where do you,
Yeah.
what is your intent with what you're about to say?
Well, might as well get a third vestige in the fight, right? So I joined.
Yes, might as well get a third vestige in the fight. Absolutely.
My shoving power, maybe I'll finally be able to use it.
Absolutely. This undersized dragon woman with her little stubby feet runs over as fast as she can with a shield like 2/3 the size of her in her hand. As Groon is punching at these guys and he is getting a shit ton. You remember from the Hupperduke siege that Catherine took a missile straight up and was just not taken down. So from a tank. So this, is going to take, at least from that reference point, it's going to take a lot. Plus, he is the strongest Draconian Knight and what they represent. So this guy fighting with whatever additional abilities he's been given, under this control that he's on, under, this is going to be quite the battle. I will say that you get into the fray with your shield, as the war pick goes straight for like an overhead hit on Groon, who is currently like hand to hand engaged with Mordai, trying to block out the blood mace, holding the blood mace back with both hands. His whole body exposed. You come and with your last stand, just and the collision of it as Groon has some help here in the fray. And because of that, we're going to cut away from you at this point, because I think you're about close to rolling initiative for what's about to happen there.
Well, nice knowing you guys.
James, we're finally back here in the basement level of the Hall of Erudition. We left off with a pretty precarious position, something a tightrope that you are here walking at the moment, as you have gotten your 2 enemies, or one is kind of iffy, but you've gotten the 2 additional parties here to bicker and complain and argue with each other, even causing our Draconian Knight friend to break the staff of Kroll. But in his
Have my notes ready. My bad. Keep going.
But in this struggle, you thought you might have gotten away with one here, as you had pinned. This was Volcris, right?
Yeah. Vorcris.
Yeah,
Volcris.
Vorcris. Vorcris tried under his own will temporarily to actually physically strike Kroll. But even he did not understand the depths of the manipulation and control that he's under, as he was unable to lay a hand on Kroll. You're here right now. You've seen that happen. What is your initial response here?
Okay. So, as our wonderful scenes were happening,
Yeah.
I was in the background towards the beginning, looking up and seeing the last rolls of the last session.
Yes.
One of them was a nat 20 shot. I shot at him.
Yes.
I do remember my man Kroll moved him into the way of the
He
shot.
did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
And I will say, it's not even like he moved it. It's just like he felt
Compelled.
compelled to take any hit for this person.
Okay. I have another question now.
Go for it.
Am I in initiative or is this cinematic?
This is cinematic at the moment.
Immediately, I'm going to vortex warp Vorkrus 90 feet away.
Okay. What is your DC?
17. Con save.
Doesn't matter. Natural 8. None of his saves are that high to get that much. Where are you taking him? 90 feet.
Let's see. Directions am I working with? I kind of want to send him out of sight, like
Yeah.
not only down the hall but around the corner and then some.
Sure. Yeah, you could do this in a split second as momentarily you're able to separate the two. As like in mid conversation in the middle of Kroll like bragging about you don't know what you've stepped into. This is quite a different situation. He's just doing his maniacal laughing kind of shit. You just blink his bodyguard out just real quick. It just I will recontextualize the scene. You are at like right in front of a vault. Like a place of great importance that they're trying to get through. But because this is a hall erudition, the defenses are a little bit more complicated to just straight up get into a vault, which is why it's taking even these people very long to do it. So yeah, you have cleared the room momentarily with you and Kroll in the room as he looks a little perturbed.
I have two thoughts on my mind.
Go for it.
Is there a way to lock Vorkis out of coming back?
Ooh.
Or do I just wail on this motherfucker?
Where's my cookie?
Roll me.
My idea.
Roll me a d20. This is a luck check.
You ate it, motherfucker.
I was gonna say if you got over a 10, that there's a button you can press to close the door behind you. But under a 10, there is no way to keep him out of this place. At least not for any considerable amount. Obviously, there's a door, and how much you reinforce it is up to you. But it isn't like an auto lock door, which you would have had here if you got a higher score, which would have been at least giving you a few turns to do something while he's banging on the door or something like that. It would have created a different situation. You'd be like, you're trapped in here with me, brother. Like, it would have been one of those kind of situations. But instead, now you're basically at the mercy of the 90 feet that he is away from you, which you think he's going to close that distance in mere seconds if he wants to.
90 feet, 6 seconds. Okay. He'd be like, 90 feet. I have 18 seconds. Okay. I'm going to shoot him twice.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Give me some shots.
23 to hit.
That's it.
9 points of damage. Another one. 12, I don't think is
it. 12 was not hit.
I'm gonna take this as I'm just doing turn by turn, so I'm gonna do this 4 more times.
Go for it, yeah.
15.
15 does not hit.
Definitely doesn't hit.
No. He's a turtle, and like most turtles, his AC is 17.
Okay, 19 hit.
19 will hit. As you've created some separation with Vorkris at the moment, and you just dumping the clip, like desperation, like this is my chance. This is my only chance to do this, and it's just boom, 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 boom.
Let's see, how many did I do? Is that 4?
You've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
5. I have 1 more. That's a miss. Okay, so
fucking hell. Yo, your bad rolling continues.
it continues.
It has been so bad. It has been so unquestionably bad.
He has the Will Wheaton curse.
Will Wheaton.
that is okay. Because if I like turn my head back and I see Vorkris coming around the corner,
which you would at this point.
I'm going to Sanctuary.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me the spell slot for the Sanctuary, and also at that very same, give me another luck check.
Please, God. I know you're hearing me right now. The bad rolls can't keep coming like this. You can't keep letting him get away with this. You can't keep letting him get away with this.
Let's go Big Blue, by the way.
Oh, they rocking? Who are they playing?
Vikings.
The Vikings suck.
We won, baby. We're in the playoffs.
I feel bad for Justin Jefferson. He's really.
I don't. He'll be fine.
Trash.
Arguably the best receiver in the league.
So I say, cut that shit off.
Cut that shit off. the chiseled Adonis commentaries are still goated, bro. Years later, they're still goated. Okay, 19, very fucking high. Give me a perception check with advantage.
God. And another one.
This is so bad.
This is fucked. I'm gonna. No, I'm not. I'm just thinking.
Okay. Okay. Your shots go off. Boom, boom, boom. And as your shot, as you only hit him twice. And that's the whole thing. You just dumped it. Just these magical shots firing at Kroll, who on his face doesn't really seem to think he's threatened very much after he sees you miss a whole bunch. Kind of just looking at you. And when you look on the other side, you do see Vorkris kind of closing in. He looks more peeved and more annoyed than anything as he's closing distance. With your 12 perception combined with your 19 luck, you hear cracking coming from above you. As if the marble floor that is kind of like this whole thing is made out of, you could hear like it almost like being cut through. And you kind of almost simultaneously as these two entities are closing in on you, you feel a real smash on the top, like boom, as like something's hit the surface, not only hit but smashed on the surface above you, and you can visibly see from the ceiling that there are visible cracks on it. You have one moment to do something before they will get chances to act on you.
I would like to full on tech and hurdle him, like step on Carl's back and use my foot to push him in the way.
What is the intent here? Like what are you hoping this leads to? No.
I'm hoping that in the next moment the floor will crack, so the ceiling will crack and the floor from above will crash down on top of him.
Okay. Give me an athletics check, and it will be in competition with his athletics check. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not working.
What did you roll? I rolled 8. Oh yeah, it didn't work.
Flash of genius.
Okay.
Because it'll make 8.
This creates an interesting scenario. Copy. Narration gods. All right. Vorkris begins to close the distance as Crow slowly kind of walks in. Vorkris being much closer to you than Crow being much closer to you than Vorkris. You do your move and you bounce off. barely, as you try to like kick off of him to kind of go in the opposite direction, which would kind of put you in the direction of Vorkris. But fuck it, you got to do something. And as you do that, just in the nick of time, very like Naughty Dog quick time event, like kind of way going. The You hear a concussive blast from above you as the ceiling opens up and a metal frame falls through the ceiling as like a fried warforged falls through the ceiling, falling on top of Krull, with a very injured Ormid Haas falling down after him, like crashing to the floor. And because it's so, Ormid Haas is an Earth Genasi, so he doesn't fall light. When he fall, it's like a cinder block hitting the floor, but it's above him. So currently, the situation is you get springboarded forward by all this momentum, pretty much engaged with Vorkris, while behind you, Ormid Haas, a Warforged, and Krull are stacked up on each other up top. Immediate thing for you is that Stalmus is nowhere to be seen. And that was who he was fighting earlier. And with that, let's take a break real quick. Let's take a break. Let's take a few minute break. Yeah, let's take a few minutes. Use the restroom, grab some water, grab some aqua, and get back to what we need to get back to at this stage of combat, as the lower level of the Hall of Erudition is suddenly fucking crowded. Like, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. So hang tight as I make Vontae stress out a little bit more. So take it easy. They don't play games with that, and I think it's fun. But John Jones is back, even though he's a terrible person, I'm super excited for it because he's such a great fighter. He's my favorite MMA fighter. I don't care. I don't care. Cancel him. I won't. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody.
I won't.
I won't. I'll be watching. Could be the first UFC event that I've tried to catch live in a long time. Like,
Oh man.
this is Jones. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Like, it's the truth. Welcome back, everybody. We from our break.
All opinions are solely.
All opinions here reflect the entirety of our group, as we are a monolith here at Goons and Goblins. Just like if you were to fight a horde of goblins using mob rules, you would be not fighting them individually. It's kind of like us. If you come at
One band,
one of us,
one
you have to
sound.
come at all of us. And to show this demonstration of group tactics, I will link everybody else's social media other than my own, where you can go fuck yourself with complaints. Welcome. We're gonna jump right back in here.
So that ceiling.
That ceiling, right? That's the ceiling, as in the ceiling of money that you can make before Wizards of the Coast takes everything you got.
Oh my God.
I was crashing down, brother. And we, now I'm just combining the memes. Now we're here. We've got a few going on at once. Uh, we're back. It's been a long time. We're back in here, crashing through the ceiling. Ormid Haas, looking tired. You could see like chips of his body kind of chipping off, signifying that he's taking quite a bit of damage in this little foray. As once again, he is Earth Genasi, so he made a stone. Like, so yeah, I feel like that part of his character might have gotten lost. But yes, he is an Earth Genasi. As you, James, can you hear us? You hear us?
Are you with us?
Oh no.
Annie, are you okay?
Okay.
I
Because
was like, no, not this again.
I got you in mid sentence, and then your voice sped up because my screen was just like, all right, I'm gonna chill, and then you were in a really really high pitched voice, and I was like, oh no, this ain't it. Hold
That's
on.
where that's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. All the time.
He just revealed his natural voice. That's all. And then you just
Yeah.
now he's never gonna do it again.
That's my true form. But this is me holding myself back.
Yeah, keep doing that, please, indefinitely.
Yo, be your own people, bro. I want you to hold yourself back and not reach your full potential. But yeah, we're here. An injured Ormid Haas has entered the fray. A surprised Kroll has been mollywopped by the amount of weight. I need you to roll me, because we're gonna roll damage on what he took here. So there's a several 100-pound metal frame that has fallen through a ceiling of a bunch of rocks, of a marble that also fell on him, on top of a extremely heavy mage. Roll me 20d6. As he will take the max falling damage for being at the bottom of this pile.
You said 20
20d6.
D6s.
20d6.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I heard that right. I was like, hold up.
Totals out to Nintendo 64 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. Well, if that didn't make up for all the attacks you missed, I don't know what. Okay, my mic went out for a second. It made me sad. I was not like this. Not like this. But we're back. Yeah. Definitely not dead. But certainly certainly feeling the hurt. Oh yeah, for sure. Looking at his hit points. He is hurt. um in the moment, Ormond Haas looks up at you as you kind of go sprinting into Vorkris, who is now, I would say, not really. As you cast a spell on him, he's not very conflicted about attacking you at this point. um, I'm gonna let him take a swing because you got a lot of free actions. So I'm gonna let him take a shot at you before we move on.
So is my sanctuary gone?
No, your sanctuary's fine. Your sanctuary's fine.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
wisdom saving throw. That is a 15.
My DC is 17.
So he attempts to hit you. So he is unable to, and as there is nobody else within his range, he will have to forfeit his attack for this round. Luckily, he has more than one attack, and with his next attack, he will choose to not attack. Instead, he will rev up his rev up his breath attack, and it will hit you and Ormond Haas. So I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
No, probably not. 14.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Sorry. 25 points of poison damage. As Ormond Haas will also fail and take that whole 25 as well. And Kroll is there in the pile, so I'll make him roll just for fairness. And definitely passes. So he'll take 12.
But he's under stuff. This is logistically nonsense. Yeah, my bad. I'm salty. I want him to die.
He's getting closer, brother. He's getting there. He's getting there. It's a little it's a little much as Vorkris's eyes kind of just go into battle mode here. Ormond Haas, like very injured, especially after taking the 25, kind of acknowledges you in this moment, as I assume you acknowledge him. You want to say anything, do something at this moment, as Kroll is currently like climbing out of the bottom, as he's still very much awake. You figure you don't have much time to act before you are under attack fairly quickly, and you don't know how much more Ormond Haas can take in this situation either, as he looks dangerously close.
Okay. Before I speak in game terms,
Yeah.
for everyone that doesn't see my health bar, I'm at 14 of 62. Okay? Okay. Now, how do I mechanically ask somebody how many spell slots they have?
You could just say how much juice you got.
I will say I won't divulge exact spell slots, as this is a high level dude.
So
high level broski. You would assume,
Okay,
even after
me-
a big fight, that this man got enough juice to cast whatever he wants.
okay. Let me
As long as he
rephrase
has
my
it in his
question.
spell. As long as he has it in his spell list.
What type of spellcaster is he?
Interesting. Why are you asking? What is the point of this? What's the line of questioning? What's the end goal of this line of questioning?
It could be we could either stand and fight or possibly teleport the fuck out of here.
Now, without answering what type of spellcaster he is, I'll just use information you already know. You've seen him teleport before. You've seen him use teleportation spells before in the past. You've seen him teleport other people in the past. You know he has the ability to do it.
All right, Orman, it's time for us to get the hell up out of here. Straight up.
Okay. He's gotten a good idea of your personality. And that this would absolutely not be your first option, given it, but you're also extremely smart, and he is extremely smart as well. You guys can read a situation pretty well. it doesn't look very good because you see Crow, he looks pretty close, but both of y'all are pretty close. And this Vorkus guy, unscathed pretty much, other than the shot that you hit him with. He looks like he's probably gonna take you out, take you both out before anything happens. Okay. Because there wouldn't be enough time to acknowledge like where should we go.
I did
Kinda-
say straight up.
Oh,
That's
straight
the
up.
only.
Okay, you said straight up. He is going to cinematically, right? Vorkris is gonna like rev up another, like he's gonna step back so that it doesn't hit Kroll, but he's gonna use another breath attack on you guys. And on that moment before like the poison hits, you guys are just gonna out. And he will teleport you straight up. And it will be straight up to, where would he be? What would be safe? Where would he go that he would think is safe? It would be dumb if he just teleported you straight up, still within range of everything that's going on, knowing that his stuff is happening like this. He would go someplace that he believes would be relatively, at the very least, safer than what it is. I think he would. He's going to teleport you. I would say to the outskirts of Zadash.
Is he next to me?
No, he's coming with you.
Okay.
He's coming with you. So it's not like you're going to be stranded out there and fend for yourself kind of thing. It's more of a in the split decision trying to like interpret what you're saying. Like basically you're telling him to go up. His first mind will be Zadash is fucked. You have to get out of Zadash, so he won't think anything past. Let's get out of the city. So he's gonna lead you guys like kind of like the outskirts at the gate of Zadash. Particularly the southern gate, which will be on the opposite side of where this is happening. So you are.
Oh wait, that's good.
You're
think
far. You're far.
I'm far from where I started, but I'm
correct.
much closer back to the Trial Forge, which is
Yes,
good.
you're closer to the Trial Forge than the whole fuckery that you just saw there. As you teleport out and you're out on the outskirts, kind of like in this grassy area outside the gate, and like Ormond kind of goes and he falls to his knees real fast, as he is health point wise, he's at death's door.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
For the full 13.
Okay, awesome. That's pretty good. Okay. You see some of the wounds close as he was just in a pretty bad battle, and I think he'll look up at you and he'll be like, look back at Zadash, and you can see like there's smoke and there's commotion all over the city. What would you say to him in this moment?
Okay. 2 things. First of all, great interpretation straight up. That was spectacular. I could never commend you more for your magical aptitude. Number 2, this is good. Not good for us, but good. Why? I saw Starmus back there. Yeah? There's commotion happening over there. What do you think they were after?
Insight check.
I'm gonna look you in your eye. What happened? I don't know. It's a natural 1. Because the bad rolls keep coming. I just can't stand this die. I hate it here. And I'm gonna hate it tomorrow. Fucking roll. This is bullshit. Okay, my bad. Keep going.
He's like, they came to What did he say here? Well, his response is they obviously wanted they wanted access to our magic here, our magical items.
In that safe that we just left?
Yeah.
Okay. He has brute force, and they must have come down there with some sort of plan. So I'd give them 30 minutes. Did you see Stalmust?
Yeah. Thomas is taken care of.
He's done?
He's done.
Cool. Did you see people move away from you?
What I could gather in the fight, everyone who couldn't fight cleared out, and those who could fell pretty quickly.
Okay. Now, what I just left, I point to the trial forge, currently probably still smoking.
Fucked up. Fucked up.
I left that to come to you. I have, you know what? It's a damn gamble. That's what it is. It's a damn gamble. These arrogant motherfuckers believe that they could come around and do exactly what it is the fuck they want. My thought, Catherine is right over there doing the fucking. And I'll be damned if I let these people continue to fuck up one more city in this continent. I'll give you maybe 10 more seconds to sit before I start walking away. Because I need to see what's happening in that trial forge. Because there's a vestige in there. No, I mean to say there's a vestige in there. There's a vestige in there. A bloodstained red mace. That motherfucker has it. I'm gonna get it back. You coming?
I think he would just nod. Like, yeah, he's coming too.
And if my hypothesis is correct, we will see our half dragonborn friend in a short time.
Okay. Anything else you want to mention to him before you start moving?
Do you have the strength to teleport more people?
I was wondering if he was gonna forget about that. And I'm like, if you
Yeah,
move on
I
without
wanted-
asking him, I'm like, all right, boys.
I was like, I want it to be like he turns to go towards the trial force and go, I almost forgot. Do you have the power to teleport more people?
10 at a time.
10 at a time. Jesus. Okay. I give exact names, exact descriptions, and exact location in Mount Mentiri.
Okay. So, good thing this can work. Bad thing, he's never been there before. He's never teleported there before. So teleporting there and back, well, teleporting there might have consequences, unknown consequences for teleporting to a place he's never been to before. We will roll a D100 to determine what might happen once he does that, because he has to go there and get them himself. He can't teleport them from a distance. He has to be in the room. So you got to tell him that where he's at. He has to teleport there, then teleport them back.
Okay, hold. Because now I have a different idea that's equally as chaotic as the first one.
Yeah.
I want to go with him. I say, have you been to Comorta?
Yes.
Let's go to Comorta. From Comorta, I just want to start doing teleport jumps. Like, all right, go to Comorta.
So
take him one place.
What this is going to do is effectively jump to Comorta, then it'll be a jump to where the people are at, then a jump back. You're going to cause him to use 3 7th level spells to get you there and back.
Okay, that is inefficient.
On
I'll
top
go
of
with the first option.
yeah, on top of the one that he already used.
Yeah.
So you're going into 8th and 9th level spells that he can go into. So if you want him to have at least one like Hail Mary good thing to do, you got to cut out one of those trips.
Listen, I'm gonna just go back to my original plan and just let you roll your D100, and we'll just take whatever the fuck happens.
You have to go with him. It's not really even a choice.
So I have to go with them either way.
Well, because if he leaves you there, if you run towards the Trial Forge from here, it'll take you quite a bit of time to run from here to the Trial Forge. So if he leaves you here, you'll have to travel like half the distance of the city to get there. City's big.
A reasonable sacrifice, but I understand your logic here.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, if we do this, then the fight then he'll get to the Trial Forge with everybody, and you'll be the one not there. So you could take it with him. We'll roll. I'll let you roll the D100 as you give him the exact coordinates. Boop, 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 boop.
This is crazy. This is nuts.
I'm not looking at the screen. In fact, we'll keep the curse. I would just turn the screen off. I'll just click. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Like that's a thing.
Okay.
I don't want to see it.
Oh boy.
Do you at least want to listen to what happens?
I do want to listen to what happens. I'm right here for it. I turned off the monitor, so there's nothing coming from here now. I don't want to see it. I've been rolling terribly all night, and I think that's also just as good.
Okay. Okay.
You see what happened was.
Oh boy. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So, you rolled a 21 out of 100. Considering the amount of information you were able to give him, you lowered the DC on what you needed for this to not be a mishap by quite a bit. So I would actually roll that between. I should roll that and take it as if it's very familiar. I'll say you bumped it up to that. And even then, the minimum to do that would be 25. So with a 21, you have rolled off target. You teleport yourself to Mount Mentiri, but not in the spot you want to be in. As you feel yourself thrusted through the plane, just going, you find yourself on Mount Mentiri, like actually up on the mountain itself. Give me a perception check. I'll make this one kind of hurt.
8. How does an 8 do for you?
Yep, that's a mountain.
With an 8, you don't hear what happens next. As you land, you and Orbit Haas still looking pretty rough, both of you. Orbit kind of getting his bearings because he doesn't know the location, so he doesn't know if he landed right or not. You know clearly you did not land right. And as you begin to look around, there is a spiraling axe getting thrown at you. Giant, kind of, I would say like the size of your arm, as it begins to hurl at you for an attack, which luckily misses on a natural 3 on the die. As the axe goes by you, this heavy like chunk of metal goes by you and crashes into like a rock fixture and like gets stuck in it. Just as you look back to where it came from, and you see a huge minotaur man, black, draped in gold heavy armor. And I think at this point you would say not.
You have got to be fucking kidding me. This is 110% not the right spot. I apologize. Oh boy, I have some studying to do if I ever ask you this again. But where are we?
and as soon as you say it's not the right spot and seeing that shit, he burns another spell slot to try it again. Give me a D100 with advantage.
Oh my god.
You just need a beat. 25. There you go. Yes, sir. As with an 89, I would say we're in the midst of everything that's happening here. As we go back to the people in the fire giant lair, like Navi has just finished hitting the lightning bolt, or just finished hitting his last hit, just went through, and as they poof, like in through the teleportation in the same line of sight, you see Ormid Haas and James pop into the room.
All right. Second time is good. To the Trail Forge.
To the what?
and,
There's no way.
And in a matter of seconds, everyone injured, fucked up, no questions asked, gets teleported to the Trial Forge, battered and bruised in the middle of the courtyard as they see Alsus and Groon fighting with Mordai and Calthrin, as the rest of the Stormbringers begin to fight or are continuing their struggle to protect their home in the middle of the Trial Forge. The battle for Sadash rages on as Ground Zero is the Church of Cord. And this seems like a more than appropriate place to end for tonight. As starting anything will absolutely spiral. So our injured team reunited with an injured comrade, fighting on the front lines against the Warforged army, and that's where we will pick up next time. And because we're all together now, we won't have to waste any time. The whole next session will be the fallout from this. All the prep is done, all of the legwork has been done, and yeah, we'll be rolling initiative to see how this combat's gonna look. So thank you so much for staying with us. Calling it early. Our Sunday games are gonna be a lot earlier than our Saturday games were due to change of schedule. We have to be here on Sundays now, which is fine, but we also all work on Monday. So like we have to be more mindful of people's sleep schedule, and I'm gonna do my best to not go over that and find the first natural stopping point around that time so that we can all kind of find just a good place to go. I think this is the right place to end the split attention
Yes.
chapter of our group as yeah, I really this game is just the best when everybody's all in the same room. So sorry for everybody having to sit for long periods of time just chilling, but I hope it was an enjoyable kind of ride as we guided ourselves to this. Next time, the war in the Trial Forge.